Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are creating this eye look using the Natasha Denona mini pastel palette, so if you're curious about that, please keep on watching. Good morning guys! In today's video we are gonna do a look with the new mini pastel palette from Natasha Denona, and I'm gonna put some swatches on the screen right now and a close-up. This retails for $27 and I am so excited. It is a bit of a weird color story in my opinion, but I think it is very cute and I really like that green, the matte one. And the first shade, it is so stunning, so shimmery, so glittery. So for sure we will use those. And I think I will do a green crease with the matte. And then put the pink in here, the shimmery pink. And then the very beautiful gold duochrome. I think it is a duochrome. As you can see, it is a bit of a plummy shade. And then we're gonna do the blues on the lower lash. I am wearing a blue top and this one is blue, so it is in tone with the palette. And usually I do have a random hoodie on, but today it is very hot in here. I don't know why, but I decided to stay like this. Usually I am a bit uncomfortable like this, and I am actually drinking tea this morning because I don't think it's the best to drink coffee on an empty stomach, and I always do that. So I am trying to be just a tiny bit better and drink tea in the morning and in the middle of the day at around 1. If I want a coffee, I will drink a coffee, but I prefer like that because I'm not hungry in the morning, so I don't want to force myself to eat in the morning, but a tea is what I really need right now. So if you like this highlighter, I just purchased the Super Glow from Natasha Denona as well. I really wanted the Rare Beauty, but it was out of stock when I ordered the palette, and then I realized that I really want this highlighter. I want it for a year and a half. They were approximately the same price, so I decided to buy this one just because it is a beautiful highlighter and it is pretty blinding. And in the Rare Beauty one, I think I would have bought the lightest shade as well, so a pretty similar shade as well, and that one is pretty blinding as well, so I just decided to get this one. And I want to mention as well that I filmed a makeup inventory and you will not see these two as well, and I filmed a low buy introduction, and this actually will be my first item that I purchased after that, so these are not included in those videos because I filmed them in advance. But let's stop talking and let's apply some of these shadows because I am pretty excited. And yeah, so let's start with the green shade. I'm gonna use a Sigma E25, one of my favorites. I already primed the eyes with the Sigma eyeshadow primer, this one. So let's start, and I'm gonna put this green in here and into the crease. This green has a bit of kick up, but usually pigmented shadows have a bit of kick up. I am totally fine, but just to let you know. And I want to mention as well that if you are curious about anything that it is on my face, I will list in the description box like usual. And as well, I filmed a ranking all my Natasha Denona palettes. This one is not included in that, but I will link it down below if you are curious. So I'm gonna leave the green like this for now. Let's apply some shimmers. I actually think I will do this one in here in the outer edge and then the pinky one in the inner corner, just because this is a bit lighter from the swatches. So I want to put this one in here and maybe all over the lid, and then we are gonna do these two on the lower lash, and I'm gonna apply some glitter glue there as well and spray the brush and everything. But like this, I hope that I'm not gonna get fallout. So this is a very beautiful gold shade. I am curious if it is similar to the one from the mini retro palette. Now I'm using the pinky one and I will put it in here and a bit on top of the gold one. And I forgot to mention that I have the midi pastel palette, so we will compare it to that one as well at the end. And now for the lower lash, I'm taking the darker blue. It is called Sea Star and I did spray it and we will apply it right here. That one is pretty flaky, so I swapped the brushes for this one. And now I'm taking the middle shade, the more grayish blue, and I am spraying, of course, this brush as well, and I will apply it just in here. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm just getting rid of any excess powder and fallout. I will just apply some blue on the lower lash, some mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I zoom out just a tiny bit. I am using the Lush Beauty lashes in the style Angel, and the blue cobalt shade, it is called Matte Cobalt and it is from Sephora. It is the retractable pencil and I really like it. Let's compare some shades because I do have another idea of shades that are close. So first of all, this is the mini pastel palette and this is the midi pastel palette. So I don't think they have any shades in common. So for this, I think Natasha Denona did a pretty good job of just extending the palette. And these are not very light shades, but they are for maybe other skin tones, and that is great. So I really like this edition of the pastel palette. I think it is pretty cute. I said that this should be a very close one, but it's not. I already can tell that they are totally different, so my mind went to that one, but I was actually thinking about this one from the Metropolis, this shade in here. It is called Orium and it is a duochrome as well. Let me see the numbers just to be sure. So they are different names, different numbers. Let's do a swatch. So this one, it's the one from the pastel palette and this one is the one from the Metropolis. They are not exact, but they are pretty close. I'm gonna just swatch them. So these are the two shades. They are not the exact same, but they are pretty similar, and I think on the eyes they will look decently similar. But I would say that the one from the Metropolis palette is more of a topper because it has different sparkles in the shadow, and this one that I used today, it has a darker base, so it is a bit more impactful on the eyes. I think they are both very, very beautiful, and even though this is a very stunning shade, I don't think you will buy this pastel palette just for that shade. So overall, I think this color story, it is pretty cute. It's not the easiest color story to work with. It is for sure a companion palette. I think that this one with the pastel, the midi one, they will work together very, very nicely. So overall, I think this is a very good quality palette and a pretty cute color story overall. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you liked it and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.